Got a surprise video for you guys. We're in Ottawa right now. Lighthouse there for some odd reason. It's not near the sea. There's an old train. Yeah. They're building something. I have no clue what. And then we're heading to the Science Museum right now. Like so, yeah. Well, over there, I think that might be a Pacific Rail class locomotive, and also we have a couple of carriages as well. Not sure what that thing is, but that is a passenger carriage, like an early one. The green one. Not sure what that is though. So, there's a crane car right over there with Central Vermont Railroad, by the looks of it. Or at least it used to be. Coal tender, and a small little box line right here. Also, on the trains. Now, is it a car? Is it a boat? It's actually neither. It's an amphibious car. Well, the exhibit A here has, as you can see, there are bikes. Many different bikes. When I was younger, I used to be completely terrified of these things. Like this giant locomotive. This is the actual size though. Some of the larger locomotives. Canadian National Railways. Certainly do. I used to be completely terrified of these. So much so that when Grandma and Grandpa took me here when I was younger, I ran the other way, like pretty much for my life, crying. Because I thought they were monsters, because they kind of resemble the boiler that Grandma and Grandpa have, which I was scared of when I was little. Not exactly sure why I was, but this is the early locomotive, so I was completely terrified about standing right here in front. Still kind of intimidating, but not scary. You're wondering how one of these things works. Well, water is heated up in the boiler, and from the boiler, steam is converted into these pumps, and then the pumps filled with steam. Whenever steam builds pressure up in these pumps and in the boiler, the rods and the wheels turned because they're being pushed by the pressure of the steam, expanding steam. So that's pretty much how you got a train to run. And also that was also the same way that the boiler explosion happened. If the pump got blocked, the boiler could build up a lot of pressure until it all of a sudden just explodes. That's why they had safety valves later steam locomotives later. And look out that little window. And down out towards the end of the train to see what was in front of it. Very little visibility on the side window and out the front. I have the same thing on the other side, but I can see why a lot of the early head-on train versions have the largest passenger liners of Canada. Empress of Great Britain. 7. Early aircraft advertisement: 39% less ocean to Europe. They stored some of the coal in this kind of train. In the back. The front was superheated steam and flame. The back was coal. There are a lot of things that could go wrong. When I was little, I used to be a little bit too afraid to go into here. For some odd reason. I had a fear of these things. I don't know why. But it's really nice. Well, quite often people actually that working here, you gotta do endure extremely hard physical labor as well as extreme heat. Union Pacifics were Union Pacifics. That one was built by the Canadian Pacific Railway shops in Montreal, and then this one was built in Montreal Locomotive Works. Look at that. Reminds me of Steamtown looking at this thing. Steamtown's like a little museum in Pennsylvania. I've only seen steam locomotives chug through my hometown of Canton probably once or twice, but a little bit more than that actually, like 3 times under their own power. But I see them probably about once every 8 months being pulled behind something. Not under their own power. So these are preserved. Oh, this is one of the locomotives here. And over there, yeah, that smaller one, 926, is 2858. CP 2858. Was in service 1938 to 1957. This is much smaller compared to that one. Giant. This locomotive here was experimental. Built by Canadian Pacific Railway. There are 2. This is the surviving one. That's a Chrysler Town and Country there. Now, the Town and Country is a minivan. How I got from this to a minivan, I'm not quite sure. But this is definitely more elegant. There is a smart car kind of taken apart. You can see where they put all the engine. Part of the engine's in the front, part's in the back. Wires and linkages, slipping it together. This is a mining car. They use this to transport materials. It's from 1866. Old mining car. Wow. Sorry, this thing didn't faze me at all. Let's see if this thing still is true. Oh boy. Already I feel it. You feel like you should be falling this way, but I think it's just an illusion. The mind can't really keep its balance.
Pardon? It's playing a trick on your brain. Huh? It's an optical illusion.
Coming out of the rail here, it feels like it should be falling that way, like straight down. That's an early song. Museum's internals. I believe that's what that is. Some early lawnmowers. I'm familiar with using that. Like the yellow thing, and also a 4-wheel version. That's all like Pokemon. Oh, there's their like more big wheel in the front. Let's see, then there was that one at the top. Actually, not in the front. That one, then that one, then that one, I'd say. Then most likely a van. Yeah, that came next. And after those, there's that one, I'd say. And then tricycle just kind of swinging in the front. Here's like a early moped, Honda 55. Honda makes good motorcycles, horrible cars, in my opinion. That was CC8. At least it is a red one. Those are not the there's that. You don't really see planes from the top, so I'm not exactly sure what kind that is, but actually I think I might. That is a DC-7 car, early gas pump, and then it's right there, it's the same kind of like design. It's like actually, like that's, if pretty much got the same design as the 70s, minor changes. I have a frame like that one. Like that one's from, I'd say, early 70s. That one's, I have the wheels of that, but the body and frame of that. Soundproof room. So yeah, talking into the microphone very close because sound gets eliminated very quickly in here because it bounces off these things where they get trapped and eventually get dispersed. That there is Canadian Pacific Railway number 6200. It is, well, it's anti-corrosive paint, should be replaced pretty soon. Christmas tree bulbs here in, like, Ottawa. What kind of, what neighborhood is this again? Yeah, me either. That's where Canadian football takes place, fellas. Like, has a bigger end zone and only three downs. Many parks. It's very small, but it's a park nonetheless. Also, we're heading through the suburbs area. Yeah. Clocking two different time zones. It's 3 o'clock right now. Well, it's 6 o'clock. But yeah, we're looking for a place called Salamanders to eat dinner at. We're in Kemptville at the moment. Looking for Salamanders. This is Greenville, or not Greenville, Kemptville. Bridge, small rapids, meaning that the Kemptville River is undammed. Well, actually not really small rapids, just kind of rough water because the water's high. Snow is right now is melting, or falling, then melting, falling, then melting. Cold, wet, and rainy out. Look at the lights. Lights in the park. The lights down Main Street.